One of the RAF's last opportunities to practice for their part in the largest military ceremonial operation for 70 years before doing it for real for their Commander-in-Chief.
I would never believe that I would be part of the King's coronation. It's just something that you pinch yourself and think, is this real? You know, it's just a massive wow.
How proud are you to be part of this?
So proud. Like it's a once in a lifetime moment. It feels really special. Even when we went through and did the practice the other night, we had a little crowd there, and even that was electric.
It's especially poignant for me because my son, Joshua Halliwell, has just recently graduated with the Scots Guards, and he is part of the parade. Words fail me what it means to be on the same parade as my son.
Nearly 1,000 personnel will be representing the Royal Air Force at the coronation, including the King's Colour Squadron, regulars, reservists and cadets from across the UK.
It's come together really well. Like, you've seen the progress over the week, which has been really nice. I think initially some people were a bit nervous when we got to it, maybe a bit out of practice with drill.
When we first started, it's like boot camp, to be honest, and it is tense. I've been shouted at a few times. Screamed at him, told him on the last warning. But today when I was marching, the instructor, he said, "Give me your rifle." And I was like, "Oh no, I'm finished." And he said, "Your shoelace isn't done, do your shoelace and get back in." I think everyone was like, all my friends were like, "Oh," because I thought that's me done. But it's been very, very hard, but worth it.
The polish is absolutely there. Hopefully one more run through before the day, which we'll see the final bits of polish go in there, and we should look good on the day. We will look good on the day.
They will play a crucial role in the ceremonial activity, forming part of the procession that accompanies their Majesties the King and Queen from Westminster Abbey back to Buckingham Palace through the streets of central London. And the pressure was on making sure the Chief of the Air Staff was happy with their performance.
Not only are they representing themselves, representing the Royal Air Force in this parade, they're also representing everybody that's serving today and has served in the past. And I tell them to take time to enjoy it as well, because it's a moment that they will never forget for the rest of their lives.
How many steps have you done though? That's the big question.
Today, let's have a look. So today we are on just shy of 15,000, which is, they've been quite generous to us today, because we've been averaging about 25,000 steps a day. So it's nice to give the feet a rest, to be perfectly honest.
It's a fair old slog up and down the hills of Halton, but it's been enjoyable.
The King has a special relationship with the Royal Air Force. He began his military career at RAF Cranwell in 1971, and Camilla is Honorary Air Commodore for RAF Halton.
We all signed an oath of allegiance to serve, and this is the visual representation of that. So, yeah, deep, heartfelt pride.
Will you finish up at the end with a bit of coronation quiche?
Probably yes. Yes, with a good old pickled onion. That's what you've got to have with a bit of quiche. And hopefully a small glass of something to toast His Majesty.
And will you be having plenty of coronation quiche at the end of everything to recharge?
No, a lot of wine. I'll definitely be having wine. When I was in tears the other day, like after my awful day, the warrant officer said, "Hayley, just think of the wine. Just think of that wine at the end."
3 cheers for His Majesty the King and His Majesty the Queen. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray!
Well, it's been hours and hours of effort in the run-up, and it's not long to go now. They've just got one more practice before the big day. Sian Gweschek, Forces News, RAF Halton.